This is the story of Melissa Kale. She was 30 years old when she joined the military. She joined the military because they wanted social workers and she was ready to give back to the military after the terrorist attack of 9/11. Veteran Melissa Kale was in the Army Reserve branch. She chose to be a social worker and therapist because she felt that she needed to help the soldiers in Iraq and Afghanistan. When Miss Kale left for the military, she felt scared and nervous because this was a new experience for her and she could not wait to embrace it. She had soon figured out that she would have to be doing a lot of physical activity that she did not think about while she was getting ready for the military. She was not ready for this obstacle in her military life, but she overcame it and pushed through, which resulted in her becoming much stronger. Veteran Melissa Kale's views on the war in Iraq and Afghanistan did not change even after her time in the military. She stated that if she was ordered to go again, she would definitely do it. She has always wanted to be there for her soldiers, and that is something she was going to be ready for. On her downtime, Miss Kale visited the pools and the fitness centers in the Iraq base. They had the MWR, which stands for Morale, Welfare, and Recreation, where there were books, computers, and pool tables to keep everyone occupied. She stated, once a week there would be villagers from the outside villages that would come in and sell their goods, and so we kind of had our little shopping. In Afghanistan, the base was much smaller. They had to have a lot of things mailed in like shampoo, toothpaste. They watched a lot of movies and played sand volleyball.
My dearest love, it's almost dawn. I've been lying here all night long.
Melissa Kale did not have a different perspective on religion after she left the military. She was a Christian before the military and remains a loyal Christian. She was pretty shocked with the fanatical Christians that were there in Iraq and Afghanistan. She stated that they would live their everyday life from when they woke up to when they went to sleep based on their religion. Her identity flourished during the military. She learned how to take charge and definitely opened up during this time. The dramatic question that Melissa Kale asked herself was, would she leave the military wound-free? On the day of the Fort Hood attack, Miss Kale went through one of the worst events of her life. She was influenced greatly on behalf of this because she realized how she could have been the one to be hurt. Until this day, Miss Kale wears a bracelet that reminds her of the day of the Fort Hood shooting. Miss Kale would definitely go back to the military if she was ordered to because she would want to be there for the soldiers and make sure that they get the help that they need. Melissa Kale thought that she would be fine after coming back from the military and just live the way she did before she left. What she didn't expect was to find herself in the same situation as other soldiers would, dealing with on how to cope with their original lifestyle. She realized how ungrateful some people were with the things that they had, which made her think of the things she didn't have while she was in Iraq and Afghanistan. She received 3 meritorious service medals, one for Fort Hood and the other 2 from deployments. She is involved in a veteran affairs hospital where she helps veterans get back on track with their original lives. Veteran Kale gives the advice for a future young military person to be flexible, be patient, and to keep in mind that you do more good than bad. Things will change all the time. There's a level of understanding without speaking between soldiers and social workers when you sit down next to each other. Watch out for that and respect it. The day of Fort Hood, Melissa lost some people that she worked with, but she arrived home safely. Thanks to our troops, social workers, and medics, our nation lives strong.